Yo, what's up, everybody? This is The Last Guardian 2010, and I'm bringing you some Crysis 2 multiplayer demo that's released on the Xbox 360. It's the map called SKYLINE, and it's the only map that I've played. I've also seen another map called Pure 17, but it was only open to select people to play it. But, you know, I thought this would be cool to do my first commentary because I had such a fun time playing this demo while it lasted, and I noticed that right off the bat I was able to pick it up and be really fucking good at it. You guys will see my ended up score at the very end, but you know, I love the fact that you can be able to, you know, cloak yourself, you know, be unrecognizable on the radar, but also too they've also added, you know, additional perks that you can, you know, enable where you can tell somebody's cloaked because when they're cloaked they have this little thing that's like glowing along with them. So they've also made some additional things to it, so if somebody pays attention they'll know exactly where you are even if they can't see you, which is totally different than other games that I've played. You know, other games your character never does anything like that, you know, so it's really refreshing to play something like this. Of course, the game is not perfect. You know, the shooting capabilities, you really have to drop somebody, you really have to empty a clip, and right there, that last death that I had, you know, I was emptying the clip onto that dude, but, you know, he was able to get the drop on me. But the reason why, after, you know, playing this, I realized that your energy level at the very bottom right-hand corner is your suit capability. So it tells you, you know, if you're sprinting along with cloaked, you know, your energy will go down. And if you do it right, you can smack somebody in their fucking face like what I just did. Or do exactly this, and, you know, someone else is cloaked, but you know they're there, and just, you know, pop them. So I noticed additional things like that, but I found myself wanting to just be on the run and, you know, try to get as many people close up as possible. And I saw that you can also, if you do it correctly or if you hold it down, you can do like a little, you see like your knife come out and stab the dude right in their throat. So it's pretty cool. I've also seen that in the Halo Reach. They do something like that, but this actually looks really cool because it's still in first person and it doesn't pull out of like third person view. You see the guy, like, you pull his throat back, you know, you throw his head back and then you stab him in the throat. It's really fucking cool. But right there, I should have done something different, but, you know, I was being aggressive. And, you know, when you're cloaked and you have your stealth, like what I do, I'm constantly running and shooting and just getting out of the way. And it kind of, you can kind of get into trouble that way because you'll notice you'll run into people because they're doing exactly the same thing. But if you change up your pattern enough, you know, likelihood of you running into somebody is not very high. But this right here, you know, when you see somebody, they're trying to like cloak themselves, you know, you could easily get around them and be able to get that kill. So my style is a little different. Some other people I've seen, they have their armor on all the time because that one-on-one with somebody they want to win. But I love doing just this. Getting around somebody, they don't even know what's going on, and I'm done. And then this right here, doing it once again. And paying attention to the corners. You know, when you get out of a corner in some spot, if you're exposing yourself, turn on your cloak so then that way they don't see you popping out. So it's a little different, you know. And the sliding capability is really cool. You can sprint and do like a slide mechanic where you can still shoot while you're doing that. I just found this game it has a lot of diversity in like how you want to play, considering that it's still a, you know, first person shooter. And the graphics are fucking really cool. Like, they're really good. The detail, texture quality is really good. So I can't even wait to see what the single player, you know, is gonna actually play like, other than what I've seen in, you know, their videos that they've posted. But my first impressions of this is absolute buy. If you are a fan of, you know, real fast-paced, you know, shooting, but also having additional, you know, tweaks to it where you can really personalize yourself as like how you want to play. You really have to, it's a lot of improvisation because you really have to just improvise on what you're doing. So not improvise. Yeah, you have to improvise. You know, you have to be really fast on your feet, and you have to know exactly what you're doing. So, you know, my game is just a little different than other people. You know, some other people just like to be, you know, in everyone's face and, you know, win their gun. But, you know, this right here, I should have died, but luckily I was able to get the guy enough. So, alright, end of the game, 19-2. Most valuable player is Adrenaline 101, which is my gamer tag on Xbox Live. Send a comment, maybe even subscribe, and let me know if I did good or it's shitty. Later.